Good morning. This morning, in an unjust society, silence is a crime. Until the question below is answered, Nigeria can only get worse until people start eating each other, one another, like carnivorous animals in the jungle. The question is, who signed the 1914 amalgamation? Nnamdi Azikiwe was born in 1904. He was just 10 years old when the 1914 treaty was signed. Obafemi Awolowo was born in 1909. He was just 5 years old when the 1914 treaty was signed. Abubakar Tafawa Balewa was born in 1912. Was 2 years old before it was signed. Ahmadu Bello was born in 1910. He was just 4 years old before it was signed. Michael Obara was born in 1920. The treaty has been signed 6 years before he was born. Who and who signed these papers on 1914 and called it amalgamation of the northern region and southern region, that we shall live together as one family without war, marginalization, conflicts of interest and crisis. These nationalists I mentioned above, some of them weren't born when the 1914 amalgamation of northern and southern Nigeria was signed. Some of them were still suckling at the time the amalgamation treaty was signed. You can't mix ready oil and palm kernel oil together to get a good result. Neither do you mix water and the oil together for you to make a good oil. You don't do that. Is it that we are learning how to spell democracy in our country, or the teacher does not know exactly how to teach us? This is fundamental and foundational questions that we must answer. This is not funny. Our problem started in 1914 because we don't know who signed it, and their names and their intentions for signing it, we don't know. If the so-called imperialists white signed it in the midnight while we were sleeping, the cock has crown. We have brushed out it and taken our bath. Our eyes have opened to look for the amalgamation treaty documents and do something about it. No northerner can sleep with his eyes closed in the southern part of Nigeria. And on the same hand, no southerner can do same in the north. Never done. You don't try the north as your friends. You don't do that. Intermarriage in Nigeria is almost a taboo. After 100 whopping years, we are still importing toothpicks. After a century of amalgamation, going abroad for medical checkup, our lucrative cash crops has gone to moribund. What a man. Nobody expects anything good from such contraption. Unemployment is a baptismal name for graduates. A police officer cannot boast of his work because of vestige of his salary. Our Basanjo Space Center and satellite office at Abuja cannot trace the location of Sambisa Forest. I'm telling you for real. And I repeat it again. Who and who signed this treaty? Please share this. Let us begin to ask questions. We need to get the right answer, and we need to get something done. This is very annoying. This is not a country. Nigeria is a mirage. Nigeria is a contraption.